Hey, it's Tina Forsyth here. I was on a call yesterday with Andrea Lee. This was actually our final preview call for the upcoming Virtually Successful Telesummit, which starts April 12th. Had to actually look at my calendar, just to make sure I have the right date. April 12th of 2010, depending when you're watching the video, of course. Unfortunately, that might have passed. But the preview call, this was our third and final call in this series, and Andrea Lee joined us to talk specifically about, what business owners want from their VAs, what business owners want from their virtual assistants, their online business managers, all the people that provide virtual support to these business owners, right? It was a really fascinating call. I mean, Andrea's shared some really, really great stuff. Again, if you're interested, you can get the recording at virtuallysuccessfultelesummit.com. You can sign up for that there. But one thing that really struck home for me, and this might sound kind of funny to say because I knew this, but it struck me in a very different way during this call with Andrea, is that the whole idea of the Virtually Successful Telesummit is about specializing in your business. This is something we've seen as a trend in the virtual support industry for a number of years now, is that it's really, really important to actually be able to specialize your business. It's really almost impossible in a lot of ways to just be a generalist these days. There's no such thing as being the be-all, end-all virtual assistant. I can do all and everything for you. We've seen people do that. We've seen people brand themselves that way, and it can actually be a recipe for disaster in some cases, quite honestly. But not only that, it can be a recipe for burnout, for hitting what we call the bursting point, which happens to a lot of virtual support professionals. And part of what really struck home for me yesterday and really made me, just really made me go, that's it, is this whole idea of, when you're building your virtual support business, you need to be able to know what to say no to as much as you need to be able to know what to say yes to. Because the fact of the matter is, when we look at it from our clients' perspectives, right, they want us to come help them with very specific things. And again, it's impossible these days to know all there is to know. You really need to be able to specialize, to pick and choose the things that you want to do, the things that you enjoy doing, the things that you can serve your clients best in doing. You need to be able to be super crystal clear on what those things are, and likewise be able to say no to everything else. Because part of what happens right now, and part of what brings up issues within the client relationships too, is by nature, a lot of us as virtual assistants, virtual support professionals in general, we are helpful people. By nature, our business is based on serving our clients. Our business is, we're really driven by wanting to serve our clients, by wanting to be able to support them in everything that they need help with, right? And it's really easy for us to say yes to everything. It's really easy for us to say, when they request something of us, yes, sure, I can take it on, not a problem, yes, yes, yes. And that can lead to issues, obviously, in various different ways. But part of where it can really lead to an issue is when you're saying yes to things that you, first and foremost, maybe aren't qualified to do, and or really don't want to do. Things that are a drag for you, when you start to say yes to too many things and you're trying to carry the load of getting all this stuff done, and you're hitting that bursting point in your business that we talk about in the Telesummit calls there. It's just, you really need to be very clear for yourself. What is it I'm going to provide for my clients? Because the day of being the virtual assistant generalist, it's gone, really. As Andrea talked about in our call yesterday, there's kind of the old world of virtual support, and then there's a new world of virtual support. This whole industry in general is really brand new when you think of it. I mean, it's, maybe 10-ish years. Anybody who's been in this industry for 10 years is truly an old timer. Many of us have not been in this industry that long. And I know of a few people who've been in this industry even longer, which is definitely, the pioneers out there. But this industry in general is really, really brand new, and it's always morphing and changing. And there's really new ways we need to really consider how it is that we serve our clients and how it is we want to serve our clients in order to build the best business, not only for our clients, to give them the support they need, but more importantly, to build the best business for ourselves. You need to know, as a virtual support professional, you need to be crystal clear what it is you want to offer as services. You need to be crystal clear on that, because until you're clear on that, you'll default to saying yes to everything. You'll become overwhelmed. You'll become burnt out. You'll become frustrated. You'll start dropping the ball. You'll start doing, quite honestly, in some cases, a half-assed job with some things that you really don't know to do or maybe aren't actually qualified to do, which of course can ruin client relationships, right? And a lot of that stems from the fact that we're trying to be all things to our client. We're trying to say yes to everything. When in reality, I want you guys to really start to look and get very clear on where you can say no. You know, where you can say no to your clients. I want you to start saying no to your clients. In order to do that, you need to know first and foremost what it is you can say yes to. Because when you're really clear on that piece, you know, here's my yes, here's all my yeses in this, encapsulated in this little area here, all the things that I can do, I love to do, and that I can do brilliantly and serve my clients very well. Everything else around that, you know that you can say no to it now. And that's really what the Virtually Successful Telesummit is about. You know, we're going through all these different specialty areas. We're bringing speakers in who actually do work in these areas. You know, they've built a business around some really key specialty areas in the virtual support industry. And they're going to share with us, you know, what they do, how they do it, why they do it. You know, and what we really want for everybody who's attending is to be able to come away from this Telesummit very clear on what your yeses are, and equally as clear knowing that you can say no to everything else. You know, we really, really want you to be able to do that because, again, it not only serves your clients, but it's really going to serve you. We want you to be able to build a business that is enjoyable, something you look forward to every day, something that can truly make you more money. Because when you specialize, you can definitely charge more for your services because you're a specialist in what you do. You know, we want you to be able to have freedom alongside your business, to enjoy life, to do all the things that you want to do, and to really step into the reasons why you probably created your business in the first place. You know, so again, if you go to virtuallysuccessfultelesummit.com, you'll see definitely more details there on all of our speakers, all of our topics, and all that fun stuff. And we get started on Monday, April the 12th. So be sure to join us. You know, just go ahead and click on the join button there on that page. Look forward to seeing you there and really helping you define what your yes is.